In 2023, today, does systemic racism exist?
Yes.
What is systemic racism? If you were to do your best with kind of describing it.
Would be the type of established behaviors, customs, and interactions that people continue to modify and accept that excludes parts of our society based on race.
Your definition, which I agree with you for the most part, what I consider systemic racism would be in the institutions. But you said the word that you used was customs and behaviors, right?
Yeah, I did.
You did. That's not part of the systemic definition. Systemic would be the institutions, the laws on the books, the way that, academia admits people.
Would you agree with her on that?
Jobs hire you.
All if she clarifies one point for me.
Yes, sir.
And when I meant about customs, if I was going to go dress for a job and I wear a dashiki, some businesses don't think that's acceptable. It's not fit in that cultural definition of acceptable dress. If I wear a suit and tie, then that's okay. That's what I meant by customs.
Okay.
Like
Customs, okay.
how you dress.
Well, I guess that would.
But I mean, for anybody, like if I decide I wanted to wear a toga, right, to deal with my Greek ancestors, and I wanted to wear a toga to the thing, they're going to be like, absolutely not.
I have a mom who's not from this country.
Mm-hmm.
They dressed a little differently. That's an acceptable dress there. Here it is not, because our customs have defined.
Would you say that
acceptable.
was racist? Because it's not any.
Well, that definition.
I would say that's a more cultural thing when it comes to cultural differences.
Okay, if I said that culture was African
Right.
versus European, that implies some racial differences.
Right, because our customs here are that you dress like a professional, you dress in a suit and a tie.
That's the definition they gave for that suit and tie, professional. If I did that in an African country, that would be acceptable.
But we live in America, right? Like a sari wouldn't be appropriate either, right? Like the Indian garb, right?
For them, if they're in the United States.
My point is like that your cultural dress. I mean, for a nation to be a nation, you have to have some shared set of customs and values. And ours in this country is that you wear a suit and a tie. Women wear a skirt, a pantsuit.
We have gotten people that have hit us with, there's a disproportionate amount of black people that get locked up in the United States.
Because they commit more crimes.
Well, okay,
and a lot of the crimes is black against black, actually. It's not even any other race against black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's actually something that goes for basically every race, would be the majority of cases being white on white, black on black.
The least amount of people that go to jail are Asians. I guess that's okay to say Asians, right? That's the proper word.
Why do you think that is?
Because they have different morals. They have father and mother. They're taught differently. And they have better economic level, too.
Do you put a nuclear family structure and culture as a more deciding factor for somebody's socioeconomic status over the color of their skin and race?
Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because there's successful people in every race. I mean, we had a black president, right? I mean, I didn't get into trouble because my mother guided me the right way. I mean, I did have a father, but my mother was the one that guided me the most.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't get in trouble. I grew up around gangs, Hispanic gangs, never joined a gang. Why is that? Because I had both parents, and they taught me the right way to follow. So I'm tired of those excuses that they don't make it because this and that. Get to work, go to school, and you can continue on.